Hi, it's Mike from bookup.com, and we're looking at MasterChess 9000. And today we're going to figure out how to save puzzles and endgame positions in PGN. First thing I'm going to do is set up a position. So I go to the commands menu and choose set up position. Let's clear the board by pressing the clear button and start dropping some pieces and pawns here so we can make a puzzle. One of my favorite puzzles, the Morphe puzzle. He's here, and a pawn here, and of course a rook somewhere down here. White's to move, nobody can castle, and we'll click OK. Now we have this position set up. How do we put it into a PGN file? Here I want to go to the File menu, and I want to select Save Game because that's going to save whatever game I just loaded, which is this Fisher-Bernstein game here. I want to export this game to a new PGN file. So I'll click Export. It allows me to change the PGN file. And I will click on the PGN button. And it's taking a second there. There we go. We will call this guy Puzzles. P-U-Z-Z-L-E-S. There we go. Puzzles.pgn. So it's exporting to puzzles.pgn. And I can change the information here. What I really want to do is change this to puzzle information. So the site, of course, is, I don't know, Columbus. Not really, but fine. I can change the date. I don't really have player names for these puzzles, so I'm just going to call this white guy Puzzle 1. Puzzle 1, and I'll just leave the black player blank. That's just one way of organizing this because PGN. So I'll click OK, and it puts that puzzle in there. How do I create another one now? So I can go to Setup Position. Maybe this is going to be an endgame position, so I'll clear again here. So I've got white to play here, and I've got a pawn here, let's say, and a black king here. And, okay, we'll just go with that. So white to move, how should he proceed? I'll click OK. And I will also take this guy and say export him as a game. It's going to go into Puzzles PGN. I want to make sure that append is checked. I don't want to erase this file every time I save a position. I want it to append, basically adding on this position on the end. So this guy I will call Puzzle 2. We can call it Endgame 2 maybe. Let's do that. Endgame. Endgame 2. And click OK. And now we search this PGN file of puzzles and endgame studies the same way we search every PGN file. We go to the database menu and select our game files. It has all the normal game files selected. We're going to add one. Click on Add File. And there's our puzzles in the same place all the other PGN files should be. We open up Puzzles PGN. To constrain the search to just that particular one, we will uncheck everything else temporarily and click OK. Now when we search for games, first of all, I don't want to be searching for the word Fisher because there's no black player in the Fisher in any of those puzzles, so I'll blank that out and click OK. It offers to index this just like any PGN file, and it indexes both of them, and we're done. And then it searches and it found 2 games. Put them in the list. Sure enough, Endgame 2 and Puzzle 1 are now in the list. And if I double click on Puzzle 1, it loads the puzzle. That is how you manage lists of puzzles and endgame studies in a PGN file in MasterChess 9000. If you don't own MasterChess yet, it is time. What a bargain it is. Right now you can get it for $77 for Windows or Macintosh. Just go to bookup.com/MasterChess.